Okay, there was a draw, and the battle is gonna carry on tomorrow. That's fine. Now we're gonna fight another battle over here. We are slightly ahead. 3 points 500. Sure, why not? That sounds pretty doable. Okay, so that's the map. It seems like we have 2 starting locations this time around. And to be quite honest, I'm gonna be sitting back because 500 points seems pretty doable. Let's keep my stuff behind. Let's bring a armored recon instead of a unarmored recon. Keep my guys here. Is this guy armored? Unarmored, so let's bring in a armored recon. Sorry, armored CV. I have no idea why I keep calling it the armored recon. So I'm gonna keep some Sheridans behind. These guys can deal the damage, but they cannot take any damage, in my humble opinion. Alright, so I'm gonna keep stingers all around. I've seen the number of helicopter spam the AI has done, so I'm gonna be a little bit more cautious from now. Pretty good range these light riflemen have against vehicles, so let's keep them spread out. And keep some of the guys around. Alright, so I'm going in pretty light. I'm not gonna bring in these guys, I'm gonna bring in some itos. So these guys should be able to help me out, I hope. I'm gonna bring a bit more Sheridans in the front, just in case. Now, recon is pretty important. Ranger's gonna take the position over here. Okay, bring in some more. Nope, did I tap them twice? Just once. Ranger here. I'm gonna bring in Rangers over here. I think I may place another one there. So I'm gonna bring in some cheaper recon vehicles all around. Alright, so let's launch. Okay, so let's lay these guys up here. Just to get a better vision. You guys go in the forest. You guys go in the forest up here. I think, no, the vehicles here. You guys take the city. And we will take the city as well. You guys stay behind. Okay, the Sheridans are here.
What are your orders, sir?
Try and take a position over here.
Just spit it out.
So our AA is heavily dependent on infantry based AA. So the stingers are fairly important to us. So I'm gonna try and bring in a few of them as backup.
Yes, sir.
Stand by. Let's move up the recon over here. Sheridan's in the front. I think they're coming from this position. So that's where I'm gonna worry about. Alright, so my guys can be in the front.
Speed up, driver.
Let's be in the front over here. Let's go up.
Someone called for a cab?
Alright, so I just need to know what the AI is doing. Let's
Okay.
unload my rangers and try and scoot them up a little more. I'll try and move up my vehicle. Run them up. Get my rangers to be near the edge of the forest to have a better idea of what's going on. You guys can unload as well.
Need some extra eyes, sir?
Scoot you around here. I'm gonna place rangers this way just to prevent a flank. You guys might as well place a ranger over here.
Go ahead, over.
Okay. I'm gonna save out some points and prepare to react as and when necessary. Alright, so I'm gonna place my guys up here. Keep the middle ground so that I can react. Alright, so just to be a little bit more cautious, let's bring some itos behind. Place a couple of Sheridans in the middle so that we can react. On either side, looks like they're coming by Charlie and Delta.
Awaiting new orders, sir.
Okay, so I'm gonna unload my guys here. What I'm hoping to see is that they're gonna come by this path over here, and I can take shots. If they come by the path over here, my guys over here can take shots as well. So I think the area over here should be pretty important to us. Do we have any cover? There is no cover over here, so we have no choice but to take positions over there. Alright, so 500 points. From what I can tell, I think if you are doing the campaign, it will be much easier to sit back as opposed to pushing. Then the main reason is because the AI has a tendency to use a lot of helicopters. So to have proper defense against the helicopters, it is much better if you can position the AA guys in the right place and wait for the helicopters to come in. Because there is a general lack of AA in the decks that I've seen. So if you push in blindly, your AA will be overrun by the helicopters very easily. So that is not ideal. Alright, so let's see, we have hidden our recon over here. We have good vision, so we can see what's going on in half the map. Alright, Sheridan's going in. I think I'm gonna move my guys a little bit further up. Alright, let's scoop you guys up. Let's move the guys up as well.
Break cover, folks. We're moving again.
Alright, it would be nice if I can form a line right through Foxtrot and defend via Copenhagen and Foxtrot. That would be very nice. 15 more minutes to go. If we can scoot up a little more, that would be very helpful. Let's go over here. Place my recons over here to prevent a crazy push by this path, by the clump of trees. So Sheridan's over here. Sheridans are pretty good in my opinion. They have a long range, 2600 meters, high AP power of 16, so that's pretty good, to be honest. However, these guys will be taken out in maybe 1 or 2 shots by Soviet tanks. Soviet tanks are very powerful and they're very heavy. Sheridans are useful in the sense that they can do well against infantry. They are pretty accurate. Nice HE power, nice HE power over here as well. So use them well and they can be pretty good. I see the Sheridans as more of like something like a armored kind of ADGM vehicle. A little bit more armor, but I do not really see them as a real tank.
Yes, sir.
In this case, however, my toes have no armor, I think. Yep. So my Sheridans, I gotta place them right in the front. Although I will try to avoid doing that if I can. It all depends on the deck. Alright, so I'm gonna try and sit back. Wait for my guys on the left to move up. Form a line. Yeah. Let's try and scoop you guys up a little further.
You spotted something?
Alright, so the Rangers, right? I'm gonna scoot them up a little more
Binoculars, Corporal.
to have a nice line of vision. I think I can move my guys up as well. You guys can go here. You guys can take up the positions that they have relinquished. I'm not sure what the AI is doing. They seem to be building up or something like that, which is of a little concern. Okay. Gonna move my guys up. Scoot my guys up as well. Form a nice line. What I'm worried about is AA. I need to make sure that AA can be called in very easily.
At your service, sir.
Okay, so let's have my AA guys spread out all
Okay,
around.
we'll get there as fast as we can.
Alright, so they're coming in. So let's unload my guys over here.
Customers for a taxi route.
I'm gonna bring in a couple of Sheridans. One recon over here. And bring in some Goes behind. Alright, I see a recon vehicle. Yep, there is a land-based recon vehicle. So they are definitely coming in. So I would expect my rangers to be destroyed.
Go ahead, over.
But they should be able to not go through my guys over here. Especially if I can keep some guys at the back. Alright, so that's 12 more minutes to go. I think if I'm playing against a human player, what he or she would have done is to go by this path over here and outflank me over here and take out my CV. I'm hoping that the AI is not as intelligent as the human player, but just to be a little bit cautious, let's bring up some of my AI guys. 10 more minutes to go. Take another look. Pretty okay. More units coming in. The AI seem to be holding back a lot. Let's just move up. The reason that I'm moving up is to have a better idea of what's going on. I would really like to know what the AI is doing. So let's scoot you guys up. I think this is a pretty terrible path for the Sheridans to fire. So I'm hoping that the AI does not come by this area over here. They're moving back. There's a lot of movement. Why are they moving back? Yeah, these helicopters are not pushovers. Pretty good ground attack. Alright, so it's more waiting to do. I'm going to continue pushing my guys up. Spread my EA around behind and protect my CV. So let's bring a little bit more recon. I'm hoping that I'm not going overboard with this, but I think it's fairly necessary. Alright, so let's unload my guys over here. I think the helicopter would try and push or sneak around. Most of my units are hidden. As you can see, their names are flashing, and flashing names means that the AI or your opponent does not spot them. Alright.
Ready to blow up some tanks, sir.
Let's see if we can keep these guys hidden as well. The Sheridans are pretty big, I guess. Well, they're medium sized, but they're out in the open, so they will be spotted easily. And as a result, their names are not flashing. Alright, so 500 points. I'm just wondering if I'm being overcautious. I might be overcautious, I think. But in any case, let's scoot these guys up. And I'm gonna bring in the cargo trucks right now, in preparation for a crazy push. Yep, I want to have cargo trucks around. Get a resupply of fuel. I think in the last 2 or 3 minutes I may make a crazy push upwards and try and go for the win. Bring a couple more Sheridans. Can I bring in some more infantry? Let's bring in some more AA. I think that's the maximum. Yep, that's all I can bring. I think if I bring in a couple of these guys, that might not be bad as well. But I have no idea where they are hiding. HE power of 8 is not too bad. Some air units. Might be nice to bring in some anti-radar. Alright, so let's fly in from here. Alright, let's fly by this path over here. I would think the AI has a lot of AA. Alright, still nothing. still pretty quiet. Alright, so these guys are here.
Let's hope the enemy don't have any air defense.
Oh wow, wow. Alright. Can you evac? Take a shot at the cup and evac. Right, nice shot. Alright, right. Just go back home alive. Alright, that's good. Now let's try and get our guys resupplied, seriously. Get the fuels condition
Got
good.
something for me?
Okay, so now let's move you guys upwards over here.
Moving there. Out.
Are we all good on fuel? Okay, so let's move up over here. Let's cover the area behind our ranges. I think
Air defense ready.
let's try and go here. The area just between our ranges.
Moving on that position.
Move out the Sheridans, move out these guys. Behind.
If the enemy is in range, so are we.
I'm gonna try and make a push. If let's say
Let's rock and
time starts running out. Because I'm not sure if the AI is smart enough. But they might think that they don't have to push as well. Okay, so let's unload my guys over here. I'm gonna move up these guys. Take position over here. Alright, so I think they're coming in. They are really coming in. More or less. They're gonna test out my AA defenses.
Waiting new orders, sir.
So I'm gonna show them that I'm no pushover. Stop.
Need a tank blown, sir?
Come on. Stinger squads, I've got to move front.
Waiting new orders, sir.
Come on, you guys gotta try and survive. Because my Stinger squads are the only ones standing between me and those helicopters.
At your service, sir.
Alright. I think we are pretty good. Well, we have a lot of moving helicopters. And I have no AA. Let's see if we can bring in some planes to give us a bit of backup. The Fighting Falcon's pretty decent. It's not bad. Alright, so wow, are they spamming? Really? Looks like the AI is doing what they usually do in European escalation. They spam the artillery, they spam the helicopters. However, if I'm not mistaken,
Speed up, driver.
spam is not as potent as the time in European
We're about to
escalation.
put our lives at risk.
I think it was somewhere over here. So my guys,
Anything for
my
us, sir?
trustworthy guys, you guys move fast up over here. We're gonna try and take out the guys over here.
The captain and his
Right, so as I was saying, the Fighting Falcon's not too bad. But the Nighthawk is pretty amazing. Yep. I think they might have planes, I'm not too sure. But, you know, let's try and make another run. Alright, so you guys, I really want you guys to move fast over here. I think 3 minutes might be safe enough for me to do any crazy pushes. Let's bring out the Sheridans that we can. Let's bring in the Itos that we can. Let's bring in some of these guys, bring in everything that we have. I'm not sure what else I can bring in that don't make me appear like a madman. Okay. Can we do that? Alright, so looks like they are pushing. That's one less worry for me. Come on. Don't go there. Don't go there. Seriously, man. Can you just evac and stay alive? Oh wow, we have taken that out. Nice plane. Nice couple of shots.
Who do you want us to transport?
Alright, so let's move our guys up. Wow. Right, so as expected, They're gonna hit us pretty hard all around. They're coming in. So that's what we had expected. Fortunately, our rangers have spotted them. Alright, so
Spotted something?
our cargo trucks are doing pretty well. Let's bring in some more cargo trucks. 2 minutes more. They brought in most of the stuff we can.
The enemy is in range.
Right, so let's move out our Sheridans. Come on, Stingers.
Ready.
Take a couple of shots. Let's lure the helicopter in and try and take them out using my Stingers.
All of you, get out of my
Alright, no. Seriously. Don't want to do that. Let me take some shots. Sheridans, you go up as well. My toes. Go in front. Wow, okay. That's a really amazing shot. Wow. Alright, so I think my middle ground is gonna be destroyed because they have no cover. So hopefully they can stay alive until we spot them. Come on, I need to bring in another recon over here. They have got to be here somewhere. I'm just
Okay. We'll get there
not
in
sure
fast.
where they are. Wow. Okay. So let's attack move by the side since we're gonna die anyway.
Just spit it out. Just spit it out.
Alright. I'm gonna try and bring in a Nighthawk. Let's try and go for this infrared, so we cannot really do that.
At the ready, sir.
Can we bring in some planes against the... Yep, we might as well,
Welcome you aboard.
since we have a couple of points. Right, so we have done well. We have used up
Transportation Corps ready for
the
your orders.
resupply, so let's send a new one in.
Where do you need us,
Seriously,
sir?
these guys, if the helicopters come over here, I'm gonna take a couple of shots.
Ready to blow
No doubt about that. Alright, let's unload my... Okay, pull back my Stingers. Come on. Alright, so it was a draw. So unfortunately I did not push aggressively enough. But I'm pretty happy with a draw. So that's how it is.